From the prison of Socrates, we will see the church. In front of the church is an ancient gate called the pylon above the gates. And the hill, the 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗢𝗏, enter wall that crosses the Pnyx behind and ends at the top of the hill of Muses. On the left, part of the 𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗢𝗏 can be seen behind the stones. Agios Dimitrios Loumbardiaris, Saint Demetrius the Bombarder. The church, which is located in a wooded area at the base of 𝗙𝗢𝗢𝗄 hill, originally dates to the 9th century, and ancient ruins from the area were used in the construction of this small, vaulted, single-aisle basilica, including columns located in the courtyard of the church entrance and a column that supports the altar. The origin of the nickname Bombardier comes from an incident in 1658, on the eve of the celebration of St. Demetrius' Day. The Ottoman commander of the Acropolis set up cannons from the propylaea, with the intent of firing on the church and its congregation the following day. The plan was prevented when lightning struck the powder storage that night, destroying the cannons and killing the commander, his family, and several Ottoman soldiers. The church had a major reconstruction between 1955 to 1957, where the pedestrian path around Acropolis were added. Also, marble and ceramics added to the exterior of the church on the outer courtyard and gardens through the early 1960s. It was during this renovation that interior wall paintings were removed and rare frescoes with inscriptions dating to 1732 were discovered. The church has operated uninterrupted since, with a major renovation to the exterior areas and path being performed prior to the 2004 Summer Olympics in Greece. Cafe north of the Church of Agios Dimitrios. Originally, it was designed as a space for the faithful to gather after Mass, rest, and enjoy refreshments. to the hill of Pnyx. The rocky hill is located to the west of the Acropolis between the hill of Muses and the hill of the Nymphs. It was named Pnyx because it was overpopulated. The radius of the Pnyx from bema to polygonal walls is about the length of the Parthenon. In historical times, Pnyx was the meeting place of the Athenian ecclesia, or assembly. Pnyx is the monumental site which functioned democratic principles of equal rights under the law of democratic dialogue of the Athenians. Zeus, as protector of the state, altar of 𝗧𝗥𝗔𝗟𝗏, and as a healer, shrine of 𝗧𝗥𝗙𝗧𝗢𝗏, received the prayers of the assembly before the session began. The assembly of ecclesia meet 10 times a year, where there the chairman, assisted by the secretary and a herald, who made the announcements. Is a semi-circular amphitheater. The cavea had a room for 5,000 persons, and the bema increased to 6,000 capacity in 300 to 326 BC, and increased again up to 13,500 during the building program of Lycurgus. Pnyx was abandoned at the end of 4th century BC when the meeting place is being transferred to the theater of Dionysus. This is the ground plan of Pnyx Phase 3 way back 330 to 326 BC. And the presentation of the auditorium. This is the retaining wall of Phase 3 view from the Acropolis. This is the bema podium at Phase 3. The audience sat originally on the bedrock but later on a wooden benches, while the orator spoke from the bema. At the lower level of this bema sat the prytanes who, assisted by the archer, kept order. The central niche of the shrine of 𝗧𝗥𝗙𝗧𝗢𝗏. Nowadays, this area is one of the archaeological sites and it's free. People used to hang out here, picnic, and some stray dogs is playing around. We are now heading back home as it is getting dark. We are running out of battery as well, but before that, we still be able to see the Dimi cool. It may be not clear in the camera, but it's still good to see the ancient places. Say it is not too much to see, but if you love to go back in time before Christ, then it is perfect place for you. Thank you for joining our Pnyx adventure. Until next time, God bless.